But there was a kid on the other end of this game that was buying the game or getting it for his birthday, and he would unwrap the gift, and he would, you know, take out the video game, and he'd end up with a handful of hot dogs.
Yeah, there's some kid out there who went to CompUSA or Best Buy, and you might be watching now, or Target or Toys R Us, in the summer of 1995, and your grandma got you this great gift, and you opened up Street Fighter or Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past or Super Metroid or RBI Baseball, and you opened it up, you pulled it out, there's an instruction booklet, a warranty card, everything's there, and then there's a fucking moldy hot dog inside of your box, or a pack of Topps 1995 baseball cards, and you might like baseball, you might love Juan Gonzalez and Will Clark, but that doesn't mean that's what you wanted. You wanted a video game. So, I didn't think about this, but we could have harmed a lot of grandma to grandson relationships.
Yeah.
That could have been one of the worst things we did. Or best things.
You think about the kid that saved his allowance for like 6 months for that $35 game.
I never thought about that.
I felt bad for those kids. I really felt bad.
In retrospect, I feel funny for those kids, but I don't feel bad for them. What I feel bad for is if you go back into Target, you're one of the guys who buys those games, and you're like, yeah, I just went out to the parking lot and I got this game and there's sardines. And that employee at Target's going to be like, what are you trying to do? There's no way anyone's going to believe that. There's no way in hell.
I suppose if you have the receipt, you could probably return it, right?
It would have to be near instant. And your mom would have to be there and so angry at, you know, that she would raise a ruckus.
So at some point, the good times had to end?
Yeah. Well, there was a week you were out of town, and you told us before you left. I remember.
I said, you guys are too stupid to perpetuate this. You're going to get caught. Don't do it anymore.
Don't do it without me, Big Ray said.
Stop.
But we didn't listen. Me and Stu, my Dutch friend, we went to a Target. And I didn't want to go in. I said, Stu, I'll split the money with you. I'll pay for the game, but you got to do the return. And Stu's like, yes, I will do the return. He's Dutch. That's my Dutch accent. I gave him like 6 Hershey's bars. He's got chocolate all over his face. He's got his wooden clogs on and his Holland Hup World Cup hat. Right?
Yeah.
Love soccer. He goes in there. 30 minutes pass. I'm on the hood of his car just sitting listening to rap music. An hour passes. An hour and a half. Finally, I call my aunt and I go home. Later that night, Stu calls me. He's like crying like a banshee. Apparently, they opened the game right in front of him and he froze like a statue. Like Michelangelo's David with a little more belly. And he just froze. And I guess they busted him. Security or the cops arrested him. His mom still hates me to this day. But, yeah, I mean, the good times ended basically when a guy who couldn't take the heat, couldn't explain himself, couldn't get out of the situation, and last but not least, couldn't run. Run like a fucking man, Stu. But he couldn't run, so everything ended.
Steuben's a good guy. I'd never blame him for anything. Steuben was a good guy. Yeah, he got caught up with the wrong people. It was a poor idea. It was malicious. I feel bad for all those poor little boys out there playing with a packet of cheese right now.
Yeah. I'd like to do it again, though.
No, I'm out. I'm done.
All right. Me too, then.
So.
That's it.